system, and you feel like a push of energy. It just comes subtle, but it's there. You feel like, wow, I feel good and I feel energized, and you keep going. Huh?
We can see that.
Yeah, it's just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Yeah, we're gonna make a lot of juice today.
Yeah, 43, you know, in the beginning.
At the beginning, 43. No, at the beginning I was 29. This was like a long time ago, 1987, when I learned about chlorophyll. See, I was in Germany and I already had gotten to sprouting the grains and eating the sprouted grains and stuff, but I never got the idea about the grass. It did not, I could not get that. But when I went to California and I was in the health food store and they were going in there and juicing this wheatgrass stuff, I was curious. It's like, what is that? Oh, it's really good for you. It's really good for you. That's all they said. I tried. It's like, ugh, that tastes horrible, you know. Yeah. So the only way I could really drink is dilute it with water. So what I would take is like take a little shot like this and fill the whole thing up with water, and then it was kind of manageable, you know, because it was so concentrated. And then I got into that because this one guy who had a kraut factory, he was making fresh raw sauerkrauts. In case you guys don't know that, there's good bacteria in sauerkraut, lactobacteria. So he was into the green juice, and he had the juicer and everything, and he was buying the wheatgrass, and he didn't have time to do it, so he hired me to just make him juice, and I got to start drinking it. And I started to put like the sunflower sprouts and other stuff and mix it, and all of a sudden, like, wow, it improved the flavor tremendously, and the effect was still there, you know, but it tasted better. So then I read about chlorophyll and understood that it really works. It is the most important rejuvenator. I mean, you saw the book, Mother Nature's Finest Medicine, the grass. It's like right there. We tramp on it, we jump on it, we throw it away, we mow it, you know. But this is where really the rejuvenative power is. It's funny, I talked to the guy who invented that juicer at the trade show, and I said, like, look, you know, your mission is to invent a lawnmower where you can just like have the stuff like come out as juice right here, you know. So when you mow your lawn, at least you can drink it afterwards, right? At least then it's not thrown into the trash. So, you know, you gotta, you know, do something positive with it, you know. So this is what we're still waiting for, that
the extra pipe on the lawn.
Yeah, isn't that great? I can get the juice right out of the lawn.
You wouldn't need a motor that way.
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
But you'd be taking everything, you know, not just the grass.
Right. But anyway, to go back to that realization, so I checked into chlorophyll, and once I understood that, and I understood that the similarity of the human blood cell and the chlorophyll, I said like, oh my God, this is the key. I really stumbled across something, and then, you know, Ann Wigmore was big about it. But the taste, the problem was the taste. It just didn't taste like that. I was really excited about it for a long time. I mean, I did it for like 2 years, and it went up to 5 ounces, but after 5 ounces, I was just like, I can't take any more of this. And then I went to the trade show, and this guy had the grass plant from Kansas that they were growing, and it's about what we're going to see when we go into the field. It was growing like this tall, right, and it like these big leaves and stuff, and I said like, but what about the jointing stage? He said, the jointing stage hasn't even, it's just starting right here, and the plant was developed like that. So when they're talking about the young grass, it's not even far away from the jointing stage. So what they were doing is...
What is a jointing stage?
It's when the thing that produces the seed, when that starts traveling up the stem, it comes to its first joint, and when it starts coming up there, then supposedly the power of the leaves goes to propel that thing up, and it loses of its nutritional values, because then the plant goes into a reproductive state. So it's not there, you know. First you have the growth state to build up the energy, and then the energy is used to propel that thing up to produce the fruit. So, once I tried that stuff, and they made some fresh juice and froze it and brought that to try, and it tasted amazing. I had like, wow, I said like, wow, this is it, you know. So then I found out that they did plant those grasses in the fall, and it was saying in Kansas in the cold winter and minus temperatures the whole winter, so the grass grow over 130, 40 days or something, and assimilated all the sugar, so it had none of this weird sugar that the wheatgrass has. And then they would cut it and then like either make it into wheatgrass pellets or powder or juice it, or in some of the stuff they froze. So that got me the inspiration then, you know, after that trade show was like the rain